What's up? Tech jobs, buddy. They are the here and now. Well, pretty soon, all the jobs, we're losing more and more jobs to the tech world. Technology is how everything's involved. Even buying a home, real estate, everything is going tech. You can get jobs working for realtors by just using a drone plane, putting it on a camera, putting the camera on a drone, flying it through a house, doing video. Now you got full video of houses when realtors want to sell and, you know, do houses and projects and put it online. You can get a Google search certification from Google. Take the test. It costs you $100 to take the test. They give you all the information to study for a test, and you'll have a certificate. You can get your A+. All this stuff is very easy to accomplish, and you can have certifications in less than a week. That takes people years of going to school to get all this information for. There are plenty of jobs you can get in the tech world that takes no training or requirements or very simple things. Because if you don't get with these times, things are evolving. Even the machines that are using, you're going to have to know a little bit about tech to work some of these machines now. They're not being ran the same way as they did before. You're going to have to work the computer to print out labels. All of these things are being done now. All the modifications are being changed to go towards the tech field. So if you don't have a certification in technology, pretty soon schools are, mostly all of them, you can take classes online. You don't even have to appear in school. We are living in the digital age already. Look at the higher paying jobs out there. Well, that's because there are no more trade schools anymore. Trade schools are very far and few in between. My father's father, he was a mechanic, he was an electrician, he could fix a car, he could do many different trades, so he could always be useful. So a person that has these type of trades, they could easily survive in today's economy. No matter what the economy was, they could always survive because they have skill sets. But they're not paying largely for those skill sets. Those are just survival skill sets to have. The tech world is where the money is now. They need guys to be in there who can work on these programs, come up with ideas. People, they hire, my buddy right now makes about $65,000 to $70,000 a year, and he's barely used. Only because he needs to be there when the computer crashes. And it can be as simple as restarting the computer. People don't know anything about it. So they need him to reboot the computer or restart the computer. And just for that, he's getting $65,000 to $70,000 a year. He has to do nothing. So he just spends his day on YouTube or just looking up stuff online till somebody needs him to fix a virus. So believe me when I tell you, there are easy jobs out here to get paid to do.
Because you never know. What do we need to do? What do we need to do in that game?
The housing market crash that happened in 2008 was already in development. It was already on course early, years prior, because of the tech boom. When you start seeing companies go under, like Best Buy lost a lot of money. You saw Blockbuster Video go down. You saw Circuit City Silo, all these electronic companies, all these stores were closing. Major corporations were shutting down. Sears just shut down. That's 300,000 jobs, 150,000 jobs. Where are those people going? Why these companies are closing? Why? Because online. More people are shopping online. Just like right now, this technology I'm talking to you on. Online. Everything, the jobs is online. People don't want to walk into a physical store anymore. They would shop online all day and have stuff delivered to their home. There are people who don't want to go to the grocery store. They would have people drop groceries off at their home. Now you got what? Uber Eats. People don't even want to go pick up the food. They don't even want to pick up their own food. Everything electronic. You click a couple of buttons, foods will come into your house, and it's getting delivered. So you have to be aware of the modern changes that are happening in the world. When this happened, the housing market was going to crash because there wasn't a lot of jobs in the middle class that could sustain the type of income for two households to maintain. So people couldn't afford the homes no more that they used to because their jobs didn't exist. Their jobs became obsolete. She said, I'm gonna need a one crack news coffee mug. I might make one too while you talk. So that caused the housing market to collapse. When you start seeing on the news, people lost 200,000 jobs, 300,000 jobs, and companies have shut down. And I know what you're thinking. You just skip over it and go over to the next thing. But those are people with income. Those are people with lives and families and homes who've just lost everything. And because they lost everything, they're not able to sustain. So if you're thinking, I want to grow up, just get a job at a company and work in an office, you're setting yourself up for a disaster, guys. Because in the future, that receptionist job might